Hey everyone, it's your man Adam here with Worldwide Stereo. Today got an exciting video for you. I want to show you the unboxing video of an amplifier from McIntosh, the MC901. This amplifier actually has two amplifiers on it, not just one. And I want to show you how to unbox this, but you might want to grab some help when you do it. This baby is 180 pounds out of the box. Shipping over 200 pounds. So grab a friend and let's get started. So really, the only tools that you're going to need for this, you want to grab some tin snips here, because these are actually thick metal straps. They go on at the factory. Most McIntosh equipment you'll find has these on, and they are sharp, so you want to cut those off and be careful. And then later I'll show you we're going to need a Phillips head screwdriver to remove the cage to get some of the styrofoam out. So let's get started. Here we go. Like I said, be careful. Things are sharp. All right. There. Turn this off to the side. All right, now we can start removing the box here. It should just come straight up. All right. Make sure you give yourself plenty of room, because this interior box here is going to collapse and fold down. So make sure you have a lot of space when you open this up here. Get this off to the side. Okay, so we got right up top here, you got your manual, MC901. Nice, we'll need that later. And they put the power cord back here. And then a nice thick piece of styrofoam up top here. The cutout here is that's where the power cord was. Alright, warning. What did that say? There we go, warning. To avoid a fire hazard, the foam inserts over the vacuum tubes on both sides must be removed prior to, okay, that's what they're talking about what you need the Phillips head screwdriver for. I'll show you that later. So let's get this flattened out here. Move it over a little bit. There we go. All right, that's good. So it looks like there's multiple layers of foam here around this whole thing. So we can just take those off. Leg. There we go. And it's just sitting in this bottom piece of foam here all by itself. Nice. Okay. Alright, so here we have the bag. We'll start taking the bag off and expose the back of the amplifier. It looks like here we have these coverings that are on the back to protect the terminals here. Some nice hard plastic coverings because you don't want them to get damaged in shipping. So just throw those off to the side here. And, oh yeah, the McIntosh wrench here, which is for their, goes on these, and helps you tighten down your connections. It's the lug wrench here, it fits right on top. All right, so now comes the fun part. There we go. Loose there. I got it out of its hole on the bottom there. I'm just kind of using my body weight here and moving it towards me to get it out of these holes a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. Now we're going to get the bag off of it. One more corner and we got it, I think. Wow. All right, we're going to get this thing on its side so I can get this piece off now. Now I got some carpet sliders here, which will come in handy. There we go. Let's put this up here. More. Okay. Now we can slide her around. So we're going to take these this cage off on the top and bottom to get this styrofoam sleeve off. This protects the tube section. I did mention earlier this has 2 amplifiers on one chassis. Up front here we have a 300 watt tube amplifier. On the back here we have a 600 watt solid state amplifier. So this amplifier is meant to bi-amp a speaker. It's absolutely incredible. So let's grab our Phillips. You have 2 screws up front here, 2 screws back here. I'll get those off. Please insert some NASCAR air gun sounds right now. That would be great. These will just slide right out. Alright. And then comes right off. They have these little rubber bumpers on the bottom of the cage so that it doesn't scratch the surface of the amplifier. You got this cool carbon fiber look going on right there. I'm gonna mess that up. The other one, beautiful. All right, do those off for a little bit. You can see here you got your KT88s. There's 4 of those on each side, and you got a mixture of the 12 AX7s and 12 AT7s. Your smaller tubes there. All right. Now for showroom purposes, we like to keep these cages on, but if it was me, I'd have these cages off at all times. Go ahead and put these back on. All right, let's get this cardboard box out of here. Let's slide this way. So on the top of this here, on the back here, looks like you have solid state and your tube output. You have a low pass filter that you can put on the solid state amp, and you have a high pass filter for the tube section. So you want to set those depending on the crossover of your speakers that you're working with. And there's also gain controls too, so I'm sure that'll be some fine-tune adjustment when I set them up. And then on the back here, I'm gonna get a closer look at the back. Looks like it's optimized for a 2, 4, and 8 ohm load. So you get the same power no matter whether you're dealing with a 2, 4, or 8 ohm load. And then you got some different ways you can hook this up. It looks like you can use a single input to drive a left channel or a right channel, and then both the solid state and the tube section will get that signal and use the crossovers and gains adjustments up here. Or you can go directly to one side or the other and hook it up that way. So a lot of adjustment with this amplifier, not to mention a ton of power. All right, so let's turn it around here. We'll plug it in and see her fire up. There we go. All right. Lights off. Lights on this side, power on this side. There we go. Let's see, we're going through a tube warm-up sequence here. There we go. Green means go. You have 2 meters up front, and you can tell which one's which if you know. So up top the meter goes to 300, so that's the tube output, and then down here is 600, so that's the solid state output. And of course you can turn the lights off, but it's a Mac piece, we want to have those lights on. And then you have, of course, you can put it to the hold setting, so the meter just shows you the highest that the output was. When it's off of that setting, the meter will actually jump around constantly. So this is the Mac MC901 amplifier. We'll have more details on this in a more intimate video later, but for now that's the unboxing video. Glad to get it fired up. We're going to get this thing hooked up here to our Focal speakers behind me, and I'm sure it's going to sound fantastic. I want to thank everybody for watching. This is Adam with Worldwide Stereo, reminding you to listen to music every day. So long.